right, this is chapter 3, lesson 1 on deposits. So a deposit consists of checks, currency, or coins put into a bank account. So the phrase "for deposit only" and the account number should be written on the back of the check. This ensures that the check cannot be cashed by someone else if it is lost or stolen. Your employer can also make a direct deposit of your check. So usually when you go to work, you have the option to either receive a physical check from your job, or most jobs nowadays actually do direct deposit. So your money actually goes directly into either a checking or a savings account. Okay, so this is a deposit electronically transferred from your employer's checking account to your checking account. Another way to make a deposit is to use an automated teller machine or an ATM. You can also pull money out of an ATM, which performs basic banking functions such as handling check deposits or issuing cash withdrawals. To use an ATM, you will need an ATM card and a personal identification number or PIN number. The card allows you to access your bank account and deposit your checks into the machine. Business owners should always deposit all the money received in order to establish what accountants call a money trail. They should always deposit all the money received, currency, coins, and checks, and then separately withdraw cash for their business. So your total deposit equals your currency plus your coins plus your checks minus your cash received. So example number 1, Manuel Romeo is making a deposit to his checking account. He has checks for $435.20, $271.19, and $327.96. His cash consists of 15 $1 bills, 7 $5 bills, 3 $10 bills, 24 quarters, 5 dimes, 15 nickels, and 14 pennies. He also withdraws $75 in cash. What is his total deposit? All right, so in order to compute the total deposit, so everything he put in minus what he took out, okay? So I'm going to look at the checks. So I'm going to add all my checks together. His cash, 15 $1 bills, so that's $15. 7 $5 bills, so I need to take 5 times 7, which is $35. 3 $10 bills, so 3 times 10, which is $30. 24 quarters, so there's 4 quarters in a dollar, so I need to divide 24 by 4, which is 6, so an additional $6. 5 dimes, so that's 50 cents. 15 nickels. Okay, so the 15 nickels is 5 cents, 5 cents each, so times 15, so that's 75 cents. And then 14 pennies, which is 14 cents. So they added all the currency, so 15 plus 35 plus 30, which is $80. All the coins, 6 plus 50 plus 75 plus 14, which is $7.39. And then they added all the checks plus the currency plus the coins to get $1,046.74. And then they subtracted, that's the $1,121.74 minus the $75. Remember, he took $75 out in cash. So he withdrew that $75, right? So I'm subtracting that. So I added everything in green. So I add all these together. Plus his 15.1, 7.5, 3.10, quarters, 5 dimes. So we added everything in green and then subtracted what was in yellow. Okay. So this is your green. And then you subtract in yellow. Okay. So that gives me the total of $1,046.74. So if you're filling out a checking deposit slip, which when you go into a bank, a lot of times you'll fill out a deposit slip. So you're putting money into the bank. Okay, so your currency is $80, your coins $7.39. A lot of times they'll just put this down as currency and not necessarily currency and coins. And then your checks. They usually ask you to list each check separately. So the $435.20, the $271.19, the $327.96, and then your subtotal, which was all the green that we did, right? So all of this minus the yellow. remember the 75, what you wanted to take out. And then your total deposit was whatever you had left. Okay. So I want to find the total deposit for Emily and for Jacob. So Emily Anderson's deposit includes 2 checks, $231.09 and $987.67, and then cash. She had 9 $1 bills, 9 $5 bills, 8 $10 bills, 14 quarters, 25 dimes, 18 nickels, and 64 pennies. And then she received $40 cash from that total amount. So that's how much she withdrew. So when I'm doing this, over here to the side, so I'm going to add my checks together, $231.09 plus $987.67. Those are my checks. Okay, pull out my calculator. $231.09 plus $987.67 gives me $1,218.76. And then I'm going to do my 9 $1 bills, so 9 plus 9 $5 bills, so it's 9 times 5, plus 8 $10 bills. Okay, so when I add all that together, 9 plus 45 plus 80 is 134. And I'm going to do my coins. I have 14 quarters, 25 cents each, plus 25 dimes, or 10 cents, plus 18 nickels, 5 cents, plus 64 pennies. I don't need to multiply them by 1 cent, they're 0.64. So 14 times 0.25 is 350. 25 times 10 cents is 250. 18 times 5 cents is 90 cents. So 350 plus 250 plus 90 plus 64 cents is $7. So that equals $7.54. Right. Now I'm going to take those amounts, add them together. So the 1218.76 plus 134 plus 754 gives me $1,360.30. Okay. So again, that's the amount I put in, but I took out money as well. So I need to subtract the $40 in cash. That's $1,320.30. Okay, it's $1,300.20. All right, for the second one, Jacob Thomas had a deposit of 2 checks, $341.79 and $17.96, cash 35 $1 bills, 17 $5 bills, 44 $10 bills, 54 quarters, 36 dimes, 32 nickels, and 21 pennies. He's not taking any money out, so we don't have to subtract anything. So I just need to add these together. His checks were $341.79 plus $17.96 is $359.75. His cash was $35 plus 17 $5 bills, so 17 times 5, plus 44 times 10 for his $10 bills. So that equals 35 plus 17 times 5, which is $85, plus 44 times 10, which is $440. So $560. And then we need to do coins. So 54 times 25 cents plus 36 times 10 cents plus 32 times 5 cents plus 21 pennies is 21 cents. So 54 times 25 is $13.50. 36 times 10 cents is $3.60. 32 times 5 cents is $1.60. So I have $13.50 plus $3.60 plus $1.60 plus 21 cents is $18.91. Then I need to add all of those together. So the $359.75 plus $5.60 plus $18.91. Is $938.66. Example 2, Hannah Stewart makes a deposit at an ATM and walks away with $100 in cash she received and the receipt for the $986 total deposit she made. She remembers that the checks deposited totaled twice the amount of currency she had deposited. She did not deposit any coins. What amount in currency did she deposit? What amount in checks did she deposit? So there's a couple of things that I'm going to look for. So Hannah, she walked away with $100 in cash. So she took out $100, okay, and she deposited $986. Okay, so that was her total deposit. So she remembers that the checks deposited were totaled twice the amount of currency. So 2 times the currency was the amount of checks she deposited. So I can let D equal the amount she deposited in currency and 2D equal the amount she deposited in checks. Okay, so she did twice the number of checks that she did currency. So 986 was the total deposit equals D plus 2D minus $100. Remember, she walked away with $100 in cash, okay, and that equaled the 986. I add 100 to both sides, so I get 1,086 equals, and then I added these together, D plus 2D is 3D. And then I divide both sides by 3, so I get 362 equals D. So Hannah deposited $362 in currency, so that's like the paper money, okay? And then she deposited 2 times that amount, so 2 times 362 is $724 in checks. So she did 362 in currency and $724 in checks, okay? You can go ahead and skip these. Don't have to worry about these. Yeah. Don't worry about them, okay? Okay. So go ahead and start. This is your homework, the 5 through 19. So basically you're just adding your total and totaling them up.